Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. It is difficult to understand the universe if you only study one planet. Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men. With your spirit open and unconstricted, look at things from a high point of view. Do not regret what you have done. Whatever the way, the master of strategy will not appear quickly. It may seem difficult at first, but all things are difficult at first. The way of the warrior is resolute acceptance of death. From one thing, know 10,000 things. As you get the rhythm, you discern how to win. It is bad for commanders and troopers to have likes and dislikes. Pragmatic thinking is essential. It is wrong to be inflexible. Both in fighting and in everyday life, be determined through staying calm. Do not let the enemy see your spirit. Do nothing that is of no use. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. Step by step, walk the 1,000-mile road. Develop intuitive judgment and understanding for everything. Become acquainted with every art. Do not let yourself be guided by feelings of lust or love. I live by choice, not by chance. Do not let the body be dragged along by the mind, or the mind be dragged along by the body. Get beyond love and grief. Exist for the good of man. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. If you know the way broadly, you will see it in everything. If there isn't discipline, how can there be a true realization of an ideal? Truth is not what you want it to be. It is what it is, and you must bend to its power, or live a lie. 1,000 days of lessons for discipline, 10,000 days of lessons for mastery. In battle, if you make your opponent flinch, you have already won. You can only fight the way you practice. If you do not control the enemy will control you. The important thing in strategy is to suppress the enemy's useful actions, but allow his useless actions. The only reason a warrior is alive is to fight, and the only reason a warrior fights is to win. To become the enemy, see yourself as the enemy of the enemy. Know your enemy, know his sword. When your opponent is hurrying recklessly, you must act contrarily and keep calm. You must not be influenced by the opponent. One must make the warrior walk his everyday walk. In strategy, it is important to see distant things as if they were close, and to take a distant view of close things. In strategy, it is necessary to treat training as part of normal life, with your spirit unchanging. The purpose of today's training is to defeat yesterday's understanding. Study strategy over the years and achieve the spirit of the warrior. The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. You win battles by knowing the enemy's timing, and by using timing that the enemy does not anticipate. In time, all things work to your advantage when you pursue them with an open heart. If you do not look at things on a large scale, it will be difficult to master strategy. Even if a man has no natural ability, he can be a warrior. There are many ways of understanding simple ideas, but generally the opposite is true of difficult ideas. When you attack the enemy, your spirit must go to the extent of pulling the stakes out of the wall and using them as spears and halberds. It is bad to repeat the same thing several times when fighting the enemy. Do not collect weapons or practice with weapons beyond what is useful. No man is invincible. Therefore, no man can fully understand that which would make him invincible. Polish your wisdom, learn public justice, distinguish between good and evil, study the ways of different arts one by one. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Of course, the void does not exist. By knowing what does exist, you can know that which does not exist. That is the void. If you are not progressing along the true way, a slight twist in the mind can become a major twist. This must be pondered well. What is essential is to think that anything you are doing may be eliminated. You must examine this well. The warrior is the twofold way of pen and sword, and he should have a taste for both. All men are the same except for their belief in their own selves, regardless of what others may think of them. A man cannot understand the art he is studying if he only looks for the end result without taking the time to delve deeply into the reasoning behind the study. It is difficult to realize the true way just through sword fencing. Know the smallest things and the biggest things, the shallowest things and the deepest things,